Hi everyone, welcome to another webinar and the last webinar of May month with Rising Scholars. My name is Asta Subedi. I work as community administrator with Rising Scholar, and I'm very happy and I feel very privileged to welcome you on behalf of Rising Scholar. Thank you so much for giving us your time, and especially to our facilitator, Dr. Surendra Singh, who initiated this on his own. And feeling the need of the community, will be talking about communication in science today. Um, but first, before I hand it over to Dr. Surendra, I have certain things that I'd like to share with you. So this is the flyer of today's program. A bit on Dr. Surendra's bio. Dr. Surendra Singh is an agricultural extension professional specializing in crop production and cropping, as well as farming system research. As an assistant professor, agronomy at Guru Angad Dev Veterinary and Animal Sciences University in Punjab, India, posted at Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Barnala since 2014. His research focuses on developing suitable cropping and farming system models for increasing productivity and sustainability in the Northwest Indo Gangetic Plains of India. Singh did a PhD in agronomy from Sam Higginbotham Institute of Agriculture, Technology and Sciences in Uttar Pradesh, India. He's passionate about communicating agricultural science to the farming community for their livelihood security and well-being. So here are a few housekeeping rules that I would like to share with you before I hand it over to Dr. Singh. We are recording this session. Your participation will indicate consent for the recording. The a message must have popped up on your screen when I started recording, and we will take this as your indication that you are giving the consent for the recording, and this recording will be uploaded on various channels so that other can benefit from this learning session today. Closed captions are available. Click on the CC button below. If you don't see it, it is in there is a toolbar at the bottom of your Zoom screen, and there is more function where you can find a lot of other functions like the closed caption and other. And sorry. Okay. Uh, to reduce the background noise, we'll mute everyone except the speaker, and we will expect that you are muting yourself and not creating the noise in the background so that we can give the fullest. If you run into any technical issue, you can directly text me here, or you can email me at astha.subedi@inapps.info. And you can raise your hand in the participants panel if you'd like to ask a question during the question and answer session. Question and comment can also be submitted at any time in the chat. So this is the housekeeping, and now I'd like to hand it over to Dr. Surendra to take over the session. Over to you.
Thank you, Asta. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. So today's session, I'm sharing my slides. Is it visible to you all?
It is.
Yeah, it's taking time, I think, a little bit. Yeah. So thank you for joining and giving me the opportunity for this session. So today's session is this is what we live in the society executively depend on the science and technology in which we hardly anyone knows anything about the science and technology. This is today it's also reality, particularly in India. So how I came to this science writing or science communications from 2006 to 14, I was this at my university, as you know, Saming and Bottom University of Agriculture, Technology and Sciences, Uttar Pradesh, India. And there was a assignment which was given to me to compare the publications, especially in current science, agricultural sciences journals, and revealing observations by the students also from the classes from PhD and PG students. So there was a closer look at these journals to compare the quality, how they are having the quality papers or science communications like current science sports, science fortnights like this. So what was the problem? So there was a poor structure, the flow, language and idioms too, and lack of focus on readers. Audience focus was very poor. Then what we have taken the steps to rectify these problems, tools and techniques, design and layout, and particularly the trainings and workshops and such small programs to the juniors, colleague and scholars, and particularly the science backgrounds, agriculture particularly. So we started writing 300 words, build the capacity from 300 words to 900 words, 1,800 words, and then 3,600 words, writing the research review articles like this. We organized some workshop, webinars, workshop reports. Then finally, we improved the science writing skills for science, down to earth, local newspapers. As you see, this is the newspaper published article, which is Punjabi language article. So what we have done in this whole chain, learning by doing, while we doing the things, we have to learn. Then learning by doing, then in a group, what we do, we have make the Google Docs and come to the all the scientists or all the colleagues come to in the same uh, doc. Then we work together. Then intensive, immersive, no exams, no works. Here there was a trend. There was no examination, no works, no marks here, but only the getting the feedbacks from each other, mentoring to the each other. Then productive work output. This was the finally planning. Then sustainable outcome. So if we see how many hours did we spend in the English classes on our textbook and on exams, can you speak and write well? Was the number of hours spent worthwhile? If you imagine when you go to the academically to get your degrees, how many hours or how many days you spend in a whole academic life. So if we calculate, it's come to this 1 year in a 7 years, 7% in a year. So applicable to the study sciences as well. So what is the basic principle to write there is the only one way to learn how to write science well is the only read and write. Read simply, we have to read the voraciously and indiscriminately. So then on. Then we have to change our knowledge, skills and attitudes to the interconnect of the knowledge and attitudes and skills. Marking titles read in the harvest. What I'm talking harvest, for example, if we collect the web of science articles, published articles from 15 days for the first fortnight of a month, or second fortnight of a month, then three pass method of a reading papers. What is the three-part method of a reading paper? For example, if you reading a newly research paper, how can you read in a 3 minutes? How can you read this paper in only in 3 minutes? What you have to see the what was the problem or research gaps they have addressed in 1 minute. Then finally go to the conclusion, what they have concluded or what they have find. If it is interested, then you have to go to their research methodology, how they have conducted the research methodology. If it is interest you, then you select the article to write the science communication material. Then for attitudes, we have to make ourselves the curiosity. We have to increase the curiosity for the science writing, because the first thing of for science writing is this: we have to be initiate our desire to write the science. Otherwise, there is no chance to anybody can increase your science writing skills. There is no chance. Then is skepticism, critical spirit, openness to criticism. Openness means criticism means what we sometimes we write something and somebody gives the comment, then we take generally the negative lead, but we have to take the positive lead. What they are saying to our writings or what where we went wrong. If they are saying the in this way in the positively, we have to take this. So readiness to change beliefs and values based on the evidence and logic. So tenacity and focus we have to maintain it, and then we have to evaluate ourselves on the scale of 1 to 10 where we stand now. For example, tenacity and focus, the red lionfish, this prey is the Chromis bredis. Prey is twice as the fastest predator, yet the lionfish succeed in 60% of the attempts. How? Lionfish is focused on the prey only and does not stop during the chase. This is the whole story here. If you want to read, you can click this link for reading the story. So we have to be maintain this type of our target of achieving any success. Then how does one influence the attitude? So by providing the knowledge, we have to the attitude to provide the knowledge. Then by improving the skills, feedbacks, exercise, game and stories, attitudinal rigor, motives, removal of membership, focus on people with right attitudes. So what is the removal of membership? We have to focus from more than 80 to less than 12. We have to remove our this membership. Then from 30 to 22, we have to focus the membership of the company. So balancing between the practical and ideal guidance that can create the curiosity and give the good company to write the well. Then adult skills the exploratory drive and natural curiosity of the children. If we see, if you have a child, it will be having so many questions to every day. What are you doing, father? And why are you doing? Then this is the scenario. But what happens generally in Indian conditions, we explore, we destroyed this activity, their children's activity, by stopping them to asking the questions. So explore our Google user interface and menu items of the software that you use. Ask at least 3 questions, why questions in a day, from Google to Google Scholar to this literature database too also. If you can not ask research question, at least identify the research question that papers are asking starting or even hiding the questions. Then you find the questions where they are finding the solution for what problems. Then researchers and scientists are humor, they can make the mistakes. So most papers that particularly the Indian scientists, researchers write very poor, repeating the things what the other people have already published, not for the communicating new results, but just idea, particularly in agricultural sciences. They are very, very poorly written articles. So most published papers have not gone through the peer review or editing. To avoid wasting time, we need to detect this early from titles. So if the title is not perfect, not catchy, not small, from abstract, we can also see these things from introduction, from materials and methods. So we easily can identify the article which is of good quality or poor quality. Then how we can speed up our writing, science writing skills. So 2 minutes practice every day. What we have to do for speed reading with focus and direction, what every day we have to read the poems written by the good poets or the essays or the newspaper articles. And for typing the, we have to practice the typing every day. So at like a peer review in the third pass means if we have written the article, our articles, so 1 or 2 pass we have go ourselves. Then in third phase, we have to evaluate our article like a reviewer. So your intellectual gym and akhada, this yourself, you can do yourself, giving and taking criticism, suggestions and comments from all other your colleagues. So the taking the criticism from other peoples to the authority and to lower strata of social hierarchy, gender, age, ethnicity, language, region, country, we have to be our positive attitudes. Then don't work hard, don't. So simple, sensible, significant, measurable, meaning, motivating, achievable, relevant, this time bound. So generally what we do, we try to learn, but we leave it. So we have to regularly practices. We have to, for example, what I did, I every day go to the morning and first half an hour I every day used to read the papers, write the science communication articles and other things. And then we have to improve our question skills. So this is the basically how the theories come. So first the sense is generated, then observations, experiments, then laws. We follow the principles, hypothesis, concept, definition, ultimately arguments, then postulate, then finally come to the theories. So the element of epistemology for master of substance. So introduction, then detection, then experiment, verification of proof, and then falsification, then critical spirits. So these are the well known writers of the famous books. We can refer to read these books. Then philosophy, PH in the philosophy, then metaphysics, eschatology, then logic, ethics, aesthetics. So these are the things we have to keep in mind while we are writing the science. So what do the scientists do? They ask the first questions. Such literatures to stand on giant shoulders, questions the answers, hypothesis, design experiments, carry out experiments, then report the results in the journal. So generally we define the concepts, propose laws, formulate axioms, then finally reports result in a journal. Then, so ultimately, what do the scientists do? They ask the questions. So we have to focusing on the question, asking the questions. So what are the characteristics of the questions? What are the psychological and socio-cultural factors that inviting the question abilities? How can we develop skills in asking relevant, important, and productive questions? So I keep 6 honest serving men. They taught me all I know. Their names are what and where and when and how and why and who. So first what question ask for before word skills are required. Word or words that are answered hide obscure truth bags more questions every day. Then the second uh, purpose is goal intentions applicable to only concise subjects cannot be applied to most natural phenomena leads to anthropomorphic explanations but quite powerful as straight point. So allow everyday why questions irritate parents and teachers. Children are discouraged from asking these questions and they are confused. So questioning authority and questions due to the curiosity, we have to improve ourselves for asking the everyday questions. Most people are invited from reaching this stage because of powerful but disappointed answer to why turn into answer to how. There is a need to remove the psychological, social, and cultural inviters and encourage questioning behavior. So science tends to drop these as it involves a starting point in storytelling, most important questions in journalism, dig up personal details, motivations for researchers, rehumanize science, use well wise men of Kipling. So this is the same thing. Then write the 3 why questions every day. Explore your curiosity about phenomena. 3 questions for 5 days. Then 15 questions. File your questions in the Google Doc and share about the purpose. So this ability to ask good questions signals the beginning of the science. We need to develop this skill in ourselves and help others develop it. So all questions are not equal. So we have to make the questions bank, deposit self at the school assembly, explain the game. Then each questions earn a point. Student with the maximum points with the prize that at the end of the year. Then schools in the NCR. This is the north central region of India. We mention it. So what are the methods that can be adopted to inculcate scientific temper among the school children? So hypothesize create situations where children can apply methods of science, like questions thus was answers, questions the answer, hypothesize design of experiment to test to falsify, strategy, participatory action research only. So monthly statement of the bank accounts to individual students. This is keep in privacy. Then collect questions from the school on notice boards without identifying the children asking the questions. Then withdrawal of slips. Questions from textbooks evaluating the teachers' questions, interest, then advice to the deposits. So answer are useful to you and then answer are useful to your friends and colleagues. Then answer useful to the community, answer useful to the humanity too. Ask 5 billion rupees questions. Don't propose 1 rupee question like this. So fourth are in education, questioning the expert, organize the escapism, a component of the scientific spirit. So the stereotype of the scientist as Messi of Frankenstein is complete credulity on non-critical denial. So the need to be critical of the claims of scientists. So how does it come into the inflict with accepted ideas? How can we test it? Can we design an experiment to refute the hypothesis? So limitations of the participatory action research to find methods to inculcate scientific temper in school children. 1 year duration, government funded started project in September, ended in March. No design experiment, so no reporting of the results. So declining curiosity from 5th to 8th standard, we reduce it. Then rural urban divide, we make it that separation, rich and poor. Though only 44% of the children participated in the beginning, it increases and in some schools reach nearly 20% only. So mapping of the school children in the NCR region. So new social insights, why do girls beat up boys? So what are the suggested? We suggested is a question bank for participants of this webinar, lesson from history, unsolved problems in maths, reformatting questions, how do we life evolve on the earth? What are the conditions that we must provide such that a living cell organizes itself in the lab, breaking complex questions into simpler ones, identifying existing methods, perhaps design of experiments. Science is a socio-cultural activity. We need to create platform to perfect the art and craft of asking predictive questions only. So we have to make the environment either for the students or ourselves or our colleagues or juniors or any cadre which we want to make them a good science writer. So writing science in English, science is not a part of our culture, particularly English is not an inherent part of our culture, particularly in India. So colonial heritage, our attitudes determine how we fare in both. So language question device, exposure in childhood, immersion in adulthood, language at the home and at workplace, interference of language 1 and language 2. So language acquisition device, sorry. So skills, we have to improve our skills to listening, for speaking, then reading, then writing. So immersive learning for questioning and mastery, active skills and passive skills also. Then the what is the recommendation? Then reading and writing only the solution for the good size writing. So inputs influence output, speed reading, your quantity, then quality. So I recommend the one story, one poem, one essay every day for 1,000 days. If you do this indiscriminately, then you will be knowing the good written article, bad written article, then ugly written article. So you will be able to identify for the good articles which could be contributed to the society. So language and writing, so alphabets versus syllables, then words, order of alphabet, sentences, we have to see the order of words also, then paragraphs also, order of sentences, then manuscripts, order of whole paragraphs, then laser, then clear, comprehensible, then understood do this you, then do you understand this? For yourself, you read it, then it gives to you your colleagues also. Then we have to see the spellings and grammars, like we have to focus on nouns where the nouns are required, where the verbs are required, where the adjectives are required, where the adverbs are required, where the pronouns we have to like he, she, they, we have to put it, then prepositions in of like conjunction, then word, injection, alas, how, everything we have to decide and we have to learn by reading only. Then we identify the articles also, define the article, then demonstrative, this, that, these, those articles, then possessive determines my, yours, his, her, its, over, then quantifies also numbers, distributives, then difference words, other and other, that predetermines such that what rather we have to use where. So modal verbs we have to keep in mind is, can, could, will, shall, must, may, might, should, we have to, where we have to use them. Then these I, you, we, they, he, she, we, where we are going to supposed to use these article. Then subject also, active voice, passive voice, object verb. Then if object is more important, then to provide the variation in sentences structure like this. Then ultimately experiment results and discuss. So typical Indianism, then past and present perfect, then past and present continuous. Then punctuation, then we have to use the exclamation mark, question mark, comma, colon, semicolon, quotation mark, apostrophe, hyphen, dash, parenthesis, brackets. So where we have to use these things. Capital letters, where we are supposed to use the capital letters or italic letters, all caps, non-caps. Please follow the conventions, name of chemicals, binomial, nomenclature, master the rules before you break them. So like this 2600 years of writing, language become of academic communication, Greek, Latin, Sanskrit, Arabic, French, Russian, German to English as the dominant language. So revolution is standardization of spellings, Indian writing systems, cross fertilization between languages, meaning of words, mutate, drift change. Then master the tradition and rules. Only master can get the away with the breaking the rules of language. So language is a tool and a vehicle for the thoughts. Clarity of language signifies clarity of the thought. Then immerse yourself in the language, idioms, proverbs, allusions to the commonly accessed literature. So again, I recommend for these things, one story every day, one poem every day, then one stay. So every day for 1,000 days, you will be the master of these things. Capacity building, cognitive. So curiosity accept through questions, ability to distinguish loaded questions, ability to effectively and efficiently access information as per needs, then ability to critically evaluate the authenticity, credibility, reliability of the information retrieved. So ability to read fast with comprehension. Then what you can do, there are several available online speed testing sites where you can go and check your reading speed, how many words in a minute you are able to read it. Then by everyday reading, you can improve your reading speed from 300 200 words to the 1,000 words. So you cannot learn swimming without the getting into water. So we have to do everything, the reading practice, writing practice, and not for the this publishing the only articles just for the science communication. So actually use search engine to find rules for using like articles. So if you Google where I am supposed to use the articles like a, an or the, you will be getting the clear picture where you can use the a or where you can use the an article or the article. Same way the prepositions also on, in, with, where we are going to use or where we are supposed to use these prepositions. So bookmark and put the links on the document. So what you can make, making a bookmark on your Google, your Gmail account, and make the bookmarks for science writing or science communication. You keep all the relevant this links to refer every day. So extracting the information from the abstract keywords authors. So generally what we can get, then if you are evaluating a paper which is we are supposed to or we are going to write for the science communication, then we have to see this sorry, 1 minute, sorry. Yeah. Then without reading the paper, I copy words in my Wait, Google and check as many as link possible, bookmarking the most relevant ones. I will practically show you how I do it. Then by this time, I should know that what is going on in that particular field, including news items and products, if any, what could be the possible gaps. Now I comes the paper reading where I may again find more unknown words of techniques which I will Google. For example, I am reading a paper which for example, I'm having the background of the agriculture sciencing, and I'm interested to write the a medical science published article which should be communicated to the society. So what I do, I make first extract the information, then without reading the paper, first what I do, then I copy keywords in Google check. So they what you have to do first thing, then you by Google search, you make this by default results, you have to make the your default results search is 100. So by putting one word, one click, you will be getting the 100 keywords related information. So you have to collect it by the making it Google bookmarks or like this. While you are searching the meanings or copy words in the Google, then you are not supposed to that time reading the things. Just you are collecting the things and do you keep it as a bookmark. After reading, I try to make a flow chart or fact chart of the paper and the field I would like to report on the story. This acts as a template for the draft or of a story. Asta, yeah. Then I write down the draft maybe a day after making the template or a later check the template fact chart to the include the relevant information in the story. So it's helpful to Google as much as I can. I may not read all the links completely, but this assists me in nothing the repetitions, core areas, emerging areas, and new elements. Additionally, after scrolling through all these links, it gives me confidence that I know enough about the field to report a story based on the paper. It also aids in writing the draft in one go without the referring to the paper and notes, as my mentor emphasizes. So practicing writing skill under guidance and feedback. So reading and writing input influences output. Written words as human excreta or secretion. It can smell like a musk or stink like a shit. So good input leads to the good output. Reading only textbook, reviews and papers, reading good literature, reading room, daily writing practice are needed. Then I again prescribe this one story, one poem, one essay every day for 1,000 days, three papers per week, one review paper per week, then one popular science book per month you have to read. Then only you will be able to speed or skills or attitudes change for writing science. So this does not depend on the balanced diet alone. Exercise is needed. Then you have to increase your speed. You have to increase your strength, stamina, and flexibility. So the process, we harvest the articles from the Web of Science. So India has the address. Then from 2050 to 2020, 25 as the period. Then refined by the filtering only articles to exclude reviews, editorials or correspondence. Start from the 1st of November and extract all details of paper published till 15th November of any month, like this. Then we select. How we select the article? Just we see the article title. If they are starting like a fact, studying of, evaluation of, green and cell synthesis of, synthesis and characterization of, titles that gives no clue or are confusing. So detect papers written to get a degree to ensure promotion, tenure and remove. Papers that provide information which is of immediate use to the society. Then go to the abstract, check whether it is written well and is there a flow and structure. Is it interesting enough for you, negative or positive, large enough target group, clear message for action. Then harvest from Web of Science, selection, choice, access the paper. Then easy access to paper, one source, if not inform others in the group. Then write the authors using game template while waiting for the paper. Then read around the paper, take notes. So take notes, title, abstract, authors, keywords, funding, then links, authors, funding, notes, keywords, then characters, then helpers, graph of emotional ups and downs, and draft of a story. Just you, after going the title and paper, just you don't read the only the article, you read about the authors also. So science as a verb, science is what scientists do. How do scientists discover it? So historical, institutional, personal, social, economic. So search, research, read, and reflect. So use three pass method to read the paper. Get a map of the forest before you start getting engrossed with the tree. Identify the problems, identify the solution, then suggest. Examine the route from the problem to the solution. Then same thing, harvest, select, choice, access the paper, read around the paper, take notes, read the paper, three pass method only, then tell the story. So write, rewrite, reformat, restructure, write in one sitting and that time yourself. So headings only 7 to 8 words that provide maximum information about the story that follows. 3 or 4 words for primary headlines, 3 or 4 words for secondary headline. That arrange and rearrange the words till it makes sense. Alteration, repetition, and sounds. So write, rewrite, reformulate, then 50 words or less to create the crisis, the problem, presented in a manner that makes it significant, important to the readers. 200 words to introduce the heroes and to tell how they overcome the challenge, the problem, or 50 words or less they state the implication and to call for the action. Then collaborative work, buddy system, suggestion and comments from other writers, rewrite sentences for clarity, reformulating sentence for better flow of thought or cohesion, restructuring sentences and paragraphs for coherence. Then feedback and mentoring, 300 words based on a paper. Speed, can you do 2 or 3 times? Flexibility, can we take up papers from other disciplines too? 900 words based on 5 papers. 1800 words based on the 10 recent papers and feedbacks on original papers and reviews. So this is from my side. Then I will explain how we create this Google Doc and what we have to make the things to go smoothly.
Thank you so much, Dr. Surendra. Are we now moving to see the practical application of Google Doc?
We have to create one new document, new, new, yeah,
I think
wait,
you can stop sharing. Uh, somebody have asked.
yeah.
Okay.
So first thing, what we have to do, just we have to go here first, and we have to make this clearly to show the spelling. Uh,
Dr. Surendra, I think
yeah.
you have to stop screen sharing and share your other screen because we are
Wait.
still at the PowerPoint.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Wait, wait.
Okay.
Asta, you can do at your level because I am not able to. There is some.
Um, wait a minute. I can remove you as the
Yeah, yeah. Now I can. Screen. Is it visible now?
um yes,
Google Doc.
very
Yeah.
much. Yes.
So what we have to do, for example, if we are having a mobile, it can work a toy or it can work a tool or it can work as a weapon. Same thing goes with this Google Doc. Then we have to first go on the tools and we have to create this spelling, grammar, and like this. We have to check all the options for spelling and grammars. Then what they help to you, they will help if you write something wrong like this. It will show you the spelling and grammar things. clearly. By sharing these things with your colleagues, for example, if you have harvested a paper and decided to write the title and everything, then you have to share from there, and then you have to invite using their emails only. Then altogether, same time you can come on the same Google Doc and you can write. For example, if we copy something, for example, yeah, like this, and put to the Google Doc. Yeah. Is it visible Google Doc? Hello?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So
yes,
if
yes.
you make
Yes.
any wrong spelling like this, and if you remove the can like this, you will be getting the intimation from the Google Doc. Like some issue of internet problem like this. I don't know why it is not working. It's,
What is not working?
I think after joining this conference, internet speed is, it's depend on internet speed. If it is your internet speed is poor, it will not show. Or you can go directly to make it check and this. It is I think no grammar, I think poorly working. So this is the way how I used to write the things. Maybe you are maybe confusing 900 birds and 1800 birds, because 300 birds we make a science communication article from a long research articles. Okay, I will show you one of my then again. Then I was talking about the default search 100 default results. Also, s- the Google. s- Yeah. Then just I am showing science communication need in India, and you put it. So I change this search result from 10 to 100. If I am putting any keyword, it will in one go, you will be getting the 100 results from the keyword which you are going to collect. So first round, what you will do, you will be go through these headlines and the related matter you will be collecting on your Google Doc in first round. Then go, don't read now, just you have to collect the things and you put in the Google Doc along with your links also. Then so you have to make the your search engine from 10 to 100 by default search results. It will help you a lot because it will save your time like this. So just I put one time, I am getting the 100 search results related to this topic which I have put it in the Google search. So one search, you will be getting the all of the things which you need. Then you make the bookmarks here like this, which I make like this: guest facilitator, weed management, or conversation. In then you can make any bookmarks like I have made the science communication, and then you have to put in the all the these things in the same which is relevant only.
Please, I
Then
cannot see your screen.
oh yes, wait. Wait, sorry. Now, is it visible?
Not
Now, is it visible?
not yes. I think because okay.
Not
Now,
yet.
I think. Yeah, I think now it is visible.
Okay.
Yes,
Not yet.
It's visible. It's visible now.
Yeah.
it is
So,
visible, Dr. Surendra. You can continue.
but people are saying it is not visible. Then.
No, no, it is visible.
It's visible. It is visible.
So by this you can make it. So in one search you will be getting 100 results. Okay. Then in Google Doc you can collect the things which you are going to write. Let me show you some my published 300 words article. How I have written, maybe available or not on. So processing. Yeah. My screen is visible now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, now, yes.
Yeah. So see the title, Heat Stress in Wheat, Managing and Mitigating. This is the extracted article from a full-length article for the science communication. So I think PDF is available or not. I don't know. Let me again search here. Heat mitigation. Heat mitigation in wheat. Current science. Science. I don't know where the responses. Okay, I'm not able to find the same PDF, which it may be available online. Okay, let it be like this only. So these are the basic principles to write the 300 words article based on the research article. So by 300 articles, you can increase your speed to make it 900 words, means 2 articles, 1800 words means 3 articles based on your speed. Then from your particular discipline, you can expand it to the medical science or agriculture science, history, geography, like this you can increase. So this is all over from my side, Asta. Then you can open the house for the questions or maybe explain something.
Yes, if anyone has any question, we are now taking it. I don't see many question here. Um,
Yes, shall I continue?
yes, please.
Thank you very much for your nice presentation and for inviting me here. And I am from Ethiopia, actually. I am Kadir Ganna. And I have two questions or maybe recommendation. The first one is there any way we can get this presentation or through YouTube or in just document for? This is the first question, and if it is better if we get a kind of just participation certificates. So this is my two questions. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much for the questions. We don't provide participation certificate. We don't have that mechanism. The second is we would like to you can access the recording from our YouTube, the link of which I will be sharing right away. And you can access the video there, but we don't have a mechanism of sharing the presentation either. Since we register through the Zoom, we don't record the email of the participants, so we can't really email everybody. But if you need it, maybe Dr. Surendra can send, or we can send it here on the chat itself.
Asta, no problem. If anybody wants this PPT, I can share. You share my email. Even I think I have given on slide my email. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can ask me through email, then I will share to them. Even not only
Okay.
the PPT, even after the webinar, I will be able to help all those you need it.
Hello. So does anybody has any question? So Dr. Surendra, I think you can stop the slide share, stop sharing the screen so that we can have some kind of discussion with every one of us in the gallery view. Would you please stop the screen sharing? Yes. So Ariola is asking your email address if you would like to put it up on the chat box.
Yeah, let me. YENDRAIC here this is my email address for each and everyone. Those who want to get this PPT, please send me the email only. After this webinar, it will be disclosed. People are saying this on chat box only.
Hi, Asta.
Yes.
Not a comment on my. Sorry, I don't have any question, but just a comment for Dr. Suriendra. Thank you very much for the presentation, Doc. We need more of this presentation, Asta. Please going forward, just for encouragement. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We will take in mind for that. And here I'm sharing you a lot of resources that I was compiling. Give me a minute. Okay. So, here you go. So I have shared. Okay. Um, I've shared the ways to stay connected with us. So there is website where you can go and enroll for the membership. If you make your account, you are already the member of our growing community. And we have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Google Group Forum. I would suggest you stay connected with us in every channel because we keep on posting the opportunities and learning events regularly. There is Google Group Forum where a lot of discussions are happening, and you can join in to see what kind of discussions are happening. Our researchers, our people are doing a lot of events for themselves. For example, recently, our community members identified the need for the qualitative study, and they wanted to know more about qualitative study, and then they made a group among themselves and started the webinar is starting pretty soon, and this series of webinar I'll also share that. The MOOC massive open online course on Engage research for community and policy impact is starting in 3 days. You can enroll. There is still time to enroll, and I would be very happy to see you there. Two events are happening in June. They are Tea Time with Rising Scholars, where we come and talk with the global scholars. So there is the registration link for both. Please register for both. We are like 61 of us here. So I hope I get to see you in both of the events. The first one, we're talking about how to bridge the financial gap in the scholarly community. The second, we'll be talking about climate change and health and how to do research around these and what are the impacts of climate change on health and vice versa. So yeah, Does anyone has any question? And I will share you the link to our other webinar. Give me a minute. Um, okay, here is a link to the qualitative research series. We'll be talking about data collection methods in this. So click there and register yourself. We have like 4 major events coming up in June, and I hope I get to see you around there also. Because why not, right? We'll be learning financial gaps, we'll be learning climate change and health. There is a MOOC that runs for months, and there is also another um, qualitative webinar series. So that's about our staying connected with you all. So, Dr. Surendra, thank you so much for facilitation. I would still like to encourage everybody to ask questions if you have any, or share the best practices that you have used in science writing. We'd also like to learn from you.
If no question, that means nothing has come to understand.
No, I have, excuse me, dear professor,
Yeah,
I have
please.
one question. Like, as you said that, like, it checks from the abstract keywords and author, and then in the paper they have a lot of keywords, for example, 5 to 7 keywords. So we have to search step by step, like every single word in the Google Scholar, or we have to copy all of the keyword and just search it. This is my first question. And my second question, like for example, if I copy one keyword and then I paste it on Google Scholar, and then how can I know that how many results will come? So I can evaluate is it have changes in my fields?
Okay.
Thank you.
I think let me show you again my this screen. How to you can increase your search results. Wait for 1 minute. Yes. Then yeah. My screen is visible to you all.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you go to just you put how I can increase my search result from 10 to 100, from 10 to 100 by default, you will get it. This is the process to increase the default Google search result from 10 to 100 by default. You can adjust the setting within Google search. You can do this by going to setting, then search setting, then selecting 100 as the number of result per page, then saving the changes. Let me try it now here. Then go to the, I think, settings, then accessibility, reset settings, reset settings. You go where you want. Active search engine. Yeah. Default browser, languages. Then here maybe the option. What was it? Settings, search settings, and selecting search settings. Search settings, search. search engine. Maybe I forgot to language help setting settings. Yes, manage your Google account. Search 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 results. Uh, search setting. Even I am forwarding. It's very simple to do it, but till already I make it now. Then just search with settings. Searching. It's come from languages, yes, simply. Then I don't know where it is right now. Maybe Windows 2013 or something else problem. But it's very simple to do it. But just 2 or 3 clicks, we can do it. I don't know why I'm not getting it. Search settings, and selecting 100 as numbers. Increase numbers of Google per page on Google Chrome. Maybe you can watch some videos, or it was very simple. I don't know why I'm not getting it right now. So, otherwise, in 1 or 2 clicks, it comes. Okay, right now I'm very sorry not to do it, but it's very simple. It's everybody knows how to it set it. Or maybe search. I don't know. It was very simple, but I don't know why I'm not able to do it right now. But it very simple. Sorry for that. Search engine. You can try at your level, but right now I am not able to do it. But it's very simple. A long back I did it.
I got it. Maybe I will try it later. Thank
You
you.
can try with your laptop now, because sometimes the Windows problem is there. Because then what was your second question? Hello. What was your second question?
No, it was my second question, but my first question, like when we have to read the abstract and keywords, and then I mean, like I don't understand. Like you said, without reading the paper, I copy keywords in Google and check as many links as possible. Bookmarking the most relevant ones. So I don't know, like how many relevant ones I can choose if the search have a lot of results.
Okay, I got your first question. Because, for example, which your discipline, which background, agricultural science or what?
No, I study in management, human
Management.
resource
Okay.
management.
So first, management related paper, you go to your good journals, then find a paper. What you can do, first time you see the title. If title is very perfect, I have given the example. I hope in first round, this science communication writing is not easy to understand what I have said, because until unless we do it, we cannot understand. So first, what you will do, you will see the title of the article. If it is started with effect or something, some poor words or very lengthy and not clear giving the whole picture of the article, this is the first poor point of this article. If the article is very catchy, very informative, very small, then indicates the good quality of article. Then directly you go to the problem, what research gap, and what major issue they have addressed. Just you will find it where? You will find it at the almost end of the introduction part. If you have written some papers, you will be getting what I am saying. Basically, at the last portion of the article, we address a problem, what we are going to address the problem in this article. Just to see what is the problem they have addressed in this same article. Then finally, go to the conclusion. Okay, then if interest to you, then you go for the research methods or material part. Within 3 minutes, you can read this whole paper and decide whether it is useful for communicating to the society or not. The first step in the science writing, you choose the good articles, good research findings as per your interest area. Don't Google the keywords, don't Google the title of the paper. You have to increase your skills to understand the papers. It will come when you read voraciously and indiscriminately the articles, then you will be automatically able to judge the articles, the bad articles, good articles, or ugly articles, whatever the discipline you are reading. And not only the management, agricultural sciences, medical sciences, or community sciences, social sciences, whatever the discipline, you will be able to, until unless if you practice the typing, reading, writing, this is the key only. Nobody will give you the things. No, nothing is ready made to write the science communication articles. Okay, you will be able to. So first you write one article that we divide into 300 words, 50 words for the problem, 200 words from the heroes, means who conducted the research, and then 50 words for conclusion. This 300 words may be confusing, maybe 900 words, maybe 1800 words, what I have showed. I know this is very complicated, but if I said this is very simple, this is true. Just the key is what you Google the good written poems only. So it will give you the good written poems. So one time I have said the idioms. Idioms is what? In Google Doc, you make a team. Maybe same background or maybe different backgrounds. Scientists or researchers, you make 5 to 10 people a group and every day come to the same Google Doc, which I explained by inviting through their emails, and choose one article. Then after choosing this article, harvesting from the sources, maybe Scholar, Google Scholar or Web of Science or whatever the source is there, yeah, maybe 15 days research articles, fortnightly published articles, you see the list and choose one article, all the group members. Then you first day, you search the related material which you are not able to understand from this article. That same day you don't read. So what is the general habit of our habit is what just we put it, then one first point we get something, then we started to reading it, not searching. First you search and collect the material at one point. Then next day you read the article in 3 minutes. If interest, you go through the methods and material, or we can say the research methodology, and read whole article. Then you tell the others as a story what you have understand from this article. Like we talk formally or informally. Okay, I took one article, then what I have understand from this article, the simple which you talk informally, in this way you talk to somebody, tell the story what I have observed from this article, which I want to communicate to the society. And the same thing you write on the Google Doc. Don't worry about the spelling mistakes, grammars, articles, verbs, nouns, everything you write draft only in one sitting. What you have said verbally. Simple thing. Then put the signs, what I have explained. 50 words to introduce the problem. For example, heat mitigation in the wheat. Then make the 200 words including the heroes. Hero means the authors, those who have addressed this problem, where they have conducted the research, how they have conducted the research. Then come to the final conclusions and findings, 50 words. So this phenomena, 50 plus 200 plus 50s, giving to you the 300 words. If you write the whole story in the 300 words, in the simple words, as we talk to each other, whatever the language is there, but we first focus on the English, then vernaculars, all the local language. So if you draft first in English, then if easy to understand, the like me, I show you na this green manure article in the Punjabi language. This is language, local language here, and in the Punjabi language it is also having 300 words only. And for this you have to practice only. Nobody will give you the skills. You have to generate, you have to make your curiosity only. This will come by practice only. Read and write, read and write. Whatever the writers you like, you go. Then there are so many articles. If you go, there are so many books, even 60, 600, like this. Like what I, if you are a thesis writer, student, writer, for how to write a thesis. This was in 2012 by Italian polymath, best known for his philosophical novel, The Name of the Rose. Like this, you have to read it. Otherwise, you are not practicing yourself, not getting the criticism positively. Generally, what we have, if somebody criticize our writing, then we take it negatively. This should not be our attitude. We have to take it positively. Then, after writing, we have to share with the colleagues. Please give your comments where I went wrong and where I can improve my writing style. I am not here to increase your knowledge, just I am giving you the skills what I have learned, because my language is Hindi. So in India mostly the English is a problem. But what I did, I practice every day, even going to the office morning half an hour, then after coming from the office 1 or 2 hours. Every day I practice. I'm not able to show you, but they are good written. This science articles. I was trying to find it PDFs, but I have to search in my uh, this storage devices is very full of things. I cannot search easily. But if you search science rise current reports, current science reports, if you go to the current science journal in India, then let me show you one time more. Then wait just a minute, I will show you. Yeah, I'm again sharing my screen. Yes. I think so. My screen is shared or not?
Yes, it's here. It's visible.
Is it visual current science?
Visible.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you will be getting here a lot of things. Current science reports. Wait. Search. Reports. So many writers are writing. Yeah, got it. Is it visible to all of you? This PDF current
Yes,
science?
yes.
Yeah. See, all 300 words articles only. See the titles. How many words? Arctic, sound escape, seals, sails, and ice. So what I follow the principle for deciding the article, first making the facts and figure, then I decide the article. Then after writing, improving, finally I decide my article. Got it? These all are 300 words article only. Even the pictures which are used here, you can ask from the same author. They will be happy. Endophyte priming of seeds for better growth of rice. So this is 300. If you read it, endophytes are microbes that grow inside various plant tissues. Most of these microbes are not infectious but have a symbiotic relationship with the plants. Some endophytes help growth and reduction while some others help ward off pathogens and pests. Rice, this is introductory part. So rice seeds harbor a varied range of endophytes in different cultivars. Can seed transmitted endophytes increase the growth indices of rice? So this is 50 words only. Getting? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And then again, if you go, this will be again 200 word here. Then finally the recommended. The term used all the 9 endophytes isolate for seed priming. Beside the seeds of the 2 aromatic cultivars, they prime the seeds of widely grown normal rice cultivars IR64 compared to the unprimed control seeds. The primed seeds grew better. There was a notable increase in biomass in prime seeds in all the 3 cultivars, says who written this full article or research article. If you see my wait, this yeah, maybe down to earth article. Wait for 1 minute. So from 300 words to you can increase this 900, 1800 words. Then finally you will be able to write your research article. Then again, if you go ahead, you will be able to write the review article. If you then more practice, you will be able to write the books also. But
Dr. Surendra, your WhatsApp is showing. Do you want it?
yeah, sorry, Asta.
Your WhatsApp chat is showing.
Yeah, let me show something. Yeah, wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to show one more article from Down to Earth. Wait for 1 minute. If you see this article, uh, yeah, Down to Earth is visible.
Yes.
Yeah, see the title. From 300 word to 900 word, 1800 word. So fertilizers, water soluble fertilizers are key to higher maize fodder yield and quality. You see how I have written. Very simple. We are not supposed to use the very difficult terminology in the science, particularly science communication article. Even this principle is applicable to the research article, review articles, book writing, and everything like this. And the same thing I have converted to the Punjabi language also. Got it?
Yes.
I hope, yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing yours. I have another question related to what you have said. Like when we read a paper, and then it's really hard to connect all the fact and all the fact and the idea together to connect the point. So could you, if you have an example, could you please share, like for example, a flow chart or the fact charts that you normally use to visualize the idea of the paper? Thank you.
Wait, let me show again my screen. I have to download one article, then I will show just now. Wait. And Scholar. Then share my screen. Actually, this is the thing which I wanted to share, but in webinar, we cannot go directly to the practicals only. So if you want to practice, we can make a group for weekend. Then I will tell you how I do. For example, if I am downloading, my screen is visible to all you.
Yes.
Yeah. So for example, we are downloading this article or getting from some sources, Web of Science like this. This is one of our article. Just to see the article, then see the title, Integrated Farming System Models for Sustained Farm Income and Employment Generation under Rate-Fed Vertisoil of Southern Zone of Tamil Nadu. After reading the title, you go to the end of the introduction part. Where is it? Yeah. It may be in this juncture, along with the crops, inclusion of goat rearing and mulch animal is a viable option in dry lands to provide employment opportunities and enhance farm income. This is the question. You see? Are you able to see
Yes.
it?
Yes.
In view of the above conditions, an attempt was made for a holistic and innovative approaches of IFS, that is integrated farming system, with the objective to increase and sustain the productivity and profitability of the farm. So this is the research gap. This is the question where we try to find all the problem solution. So this is our article. Then after going to the question, then see finally their conclusion, their findings. This is the finding. Okay, the results obtained from IFS experiment during 11 to 17 that farm productivity and profitability will be sustained by integrating different livestock enterprises, what they are, dairy, goatry, along with the modified cropping systems for family members in this particular region. If after reading this much only in 3 minutes, if interest, this article create the interest to you to write as a science communication article, then not only the methodology, not only the whole story, you also search for the authors, what is their particular area. Until unless we know, do not know about them, we will not be able to write well. Getting my point?
Yes, I got it.
So for after this phenomena, what will you do? You will decide particular article to write. Then you will be putting the same title in the Google search by creating is from 10 to 100 default results. Then in one search, you will be having 100 results and keep it as a bookmark in a one folder. Don't read this time. Then next day, you read the article, and the words which are not clear to you, you go through this 100 search results to get the full knowledge of particular research problem or particular article problem in which you are interested to write. Then understand it, then tell verbally the whole story to your colleague, to your friend, to your father, those who are ready to listen it. If you are telling your story like this, then you will be immediately able to write this whole story in the Google Doc immediately. And while you are writing first draft, don't bother about the grammatical mistake, typing error mistake. Leave it for one time. Whatever, just you concept, you paste your from mind to the paper. Then if you read all material which you have collected, you will be able to refine it. But how it will come to your mind? Only by reading every day, only by writing every day. If you read the good story, poem, essay, or the good written books by famous world known writers, you will be having the how to make the short sentences from a big paragraph, how to concise the things, how to make 9,000 words to 300 words. But it will come by only the practice. Then keep in mind the Google spelling, grammatical mistake tools. You have click all these things, then make it like, for example, sometimes we write square meter and sometimes we write meter square. There is a big difference. If you do not know what is the difference, you just search Google. It will automatically explain to you, like put difference between meter square and square meter. It will clearly show you which are the words which we are going to. So the phrase meter square and square meter are essentially interchangeably and represent the same concept. A unit of area, 1 meter square is equivalent to the 1 square meter, both representing the area square with sides of 1 meter each. If you Google, then it will be explained clearly where you are supposed to write the meter square or square meter. If you understand this much the things, you will be able to write the 300 words. Then after you will write the 900 words, then write 1800 words, but it will come by reading and writing. This is the phenomenon. Then if you start, you will be getting how they have used the articles, how they have used the proverbs, how they have. So if you read basically first you try to read the poems. So they have make the small 4-line paragraphs, 6 line, not more than this. Then in this, the same manner, you draft, you means you design your article writing practices. If you learn 300 articles, 300 words article writing, slowly you will be mastering your research article writing also. Then after that you will be mastering your review article. Then finally you will be a good writer for any book. So this is, I think, maybe useful for this question.
Yes, I got it. Thank you so much. It's very info question. So my first question is like, can you show us like some of the example about the flow chart or the fight chart that you normally use to when you're reading the paper?
Paper. Okay. This is very good questions. If you remember, I told you keep ready facts and figure. What do you mean by this? Facts and figure. Just you make your data table if you're writing the research article and the graphs. First thing is to do. You compile the table of data, you make the graph. And what is the problem? Particularly the agricultural background scientists, they decide the statistical tool before they conduct the research. What statistical tool they are going to use. But it is not the right way. What is the right way? Your experimental problem, your research problem will decide which statistical tool is applicable to your research based on the principles. Then only you will be able to decide based on your facts and figures which graph, which design of table you are going to use. Graph, generally I use this R software, R Studio to create the graphs.
I don't know this software. Do you have any
Yeah, you put it in the Google, or let me show you again how I use it. Wait, my screen is visible now?
Not yet.
Yeah, let me open it and let me share it. Okay. Yes. I'm again sharing my screen. Say, then Google. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So R Studio, put it and download it. Okay. Like this. It will give you this R Studio desktop. Are you able to see it? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. If you click it,
Yes.
you will be getting the link to download it here like this. Okay. This one. Got it?
Yes.
But it will run only when you have downloaded the R version, latest R version before that. Like R new version download. So this is fully free software. You can see the R language for the data analysis. Then here you have to download this R version. After that, you have to download the R Studio. Okay?
Yes, I got it.
Then after downloading, in search, you type R Studio here. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
You click it. It will open. It takes time. But it will open like this. Sorry. Yes. Is it visible to all you?
Yes.
Yeah. So this way, yeah. Let me, if it is running, let me do it again. Here you have to data in Excel format or Excel from SPSS, from SAS. So generally I keep in Excel and import data from here, then select my file. Okay, by searching from this. Getting? Where I kept my
Yes.
file.
Yeah.
Getting? Then after, wait, let me do it practically. Yes, CRD. Yeah, if I'm keeping, so then I click double, then yeah, it is visible. So this is my data, but you have to make it, this is clear, this is character, but it is numeric. Okay. Otherwise it will not work. Then after doing this, you have to import the data to the R Studio. Yeah, like this. It is coming now numeric. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Yeah. Then import the data by copying the link. Then directly you will come here. Okay. Yeah. Then if you run it, you will be able to see the things here like this. Then you have to learn from online these things. It is giving what I want to analyze. If you are able to see it, it is giving everything. Standard deviation, mean, median, mode, like this. Are you able to see it or not?
Yes, we able to see it.
Yeah, it is giving analysis of variance. It is giving all the residuals versus fitted plots like this. But you have to learn it yourself. And this is very simple. If you learn from the Google, there are so many videos, so many literature. This R project, simply you put in the Google R project, you will learn how to do it. But it will take time as science communication articles. If you learn it, it's very good software which is totally free and easy to learn, easy to do the analysis. If you are able to see, you see the graph, three treatments graph, box plot graph. Got it or not?
Yes, I got it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Dr. Surendra, shall I add something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also a very big fan of our studio, and I learned it via this course in Coursera. And once you start learning R, you will know how to install packages, and they have this specific package called Swirl, SWIRL. And if you install it, it will teach you R from the very beginning to the very end of data modeling and everything. So it is fun. Like you might want to check the package Swirl if you don't know it already, if anybody is interested.
Asta, put the chat in the chat box.
Okay, I will.
It will be good to communicate because sometimes the pronunciation is problem. No?
Yeah, this. This is like one of the favorite thing that I did while I was learning R, because it will teach you like you are like his favorite student, and then teach you with such a caring attitude. And once you start learning R, you'll be very amazed by the graphics it produces, which is super nice. Like it is one of the my favorite programming to produce the graphics and very good resolution. Okay, so moving on. Anybody else has any more question, or you'd like to share any ideas of the science communication that you have been deploying in your field? Please raise your hand, turn on your video, and just start sharing. Um, there is this uh, webinar that we did at the very beginning of 2025, leveraging AI tool in research, hosted by one of our stewards, Nafisa. It is available online on our YouTube channel, and you might be interested on it because she teaches us to use various AI tools, including ChatGPT that we know of, Perplexity, among others, a lot of tools, and gives us hands-on insight. It is two-part webinar series, and I have already put down the link of our YouTube. You might want to check it out because she teaches us how to use this AI tool to enhance our writing, which is also the part of the science communication, like Dr. Surendra has already mentioned. So do check it out. I think it will be very helpful. And someone has asked what situation I must do ANOVA test. We have a lot of, right now, it is the science communication webinar. And if Dr. Surendra would like to answer this, over to you. Just one thing before that, there are other webinars on like statistical analysis on our YouTube that you might find useful. You can scroll through the YouTube and you'll come across some of the webinars by Dr. Felix, another author steward, and another rising scholar steward, because we recently changed our name from author to rising scholars. I am switching between both. So yeah, do check our pre-existing resources. Over to you, Dr. Surendra, if you'd like to answer the question about ANOVA test.
And whether I tell this, so ANEVA is, can you write your question in chat?
It is already in the chat. Please, in what situation I
Okay.
must do ANOVA test?
Okay. Please, what situation I must do ANOVA test? Okay. This is based on your problem, as I already told. Your experimental material or experimental problem will decide. For example, this one analysis of variance, there is a three types majorly: one-way analysis of variance, two-way analysis of variance, and three-way analysis of variance. So ANOVA test is, if this is one-way analysis of variance, that means only the one factor is considerable in your research. For example, if a student is going to make a multigrain bread and it is having 1, 2, 9, 3, 7, 8 treatments, whatever the number is there, but the factor is one, only what? Multigrain. There may be different ratios for making the composite flours, but the factor is only one. This is multigrain bread. So multigrain bread ultimately will come the multigrain flours or composite flours. So here we are addressing the one factor only. So here the ANOVA test will be one way only. One way ANOVA test doesn't have any limitations to the treatments, the number of applications. Treatment 1 can have 2, treatment 2 have 3 or 4, treatment 7 have 2 or 5 or 7. This is the flexibility here, but this does not follow the third principles of analysis of variance, that is local control. This is the limitation of one-way analysis of variance, or we can say the one-way ANOVA. Then second, two-way ANOVA is what? Where we are considering the two factors in one experiment or in one research project. For example, water management and fertilizer management. If we are considering these two factors in the same experiment, then we are supposed to two-way analysis of variance. Then same thing goes with the three-way analysis of variance. If we are considering the three factors in the same experiment, like irrigation management, weed management, and fertilizer management. Then all three factors will be considered as a three-way analysis of variance. This will also decide your experimental design. If you are keeping your major plots like uh, uh, irrigation management, and then you are keeping fertilizer management or pesticide management as a subplots, then it will go to your split design. That's why I'm telling your experimental problem will decide which statistical tool is applicable to your research problem. Generally, we think out, okay, we will use this statistical tool and then I will analyze my data by using. If you are putting some data in some softwares or some statistical tool, that will ultimately, it will give some results. But you should be aware that the statistical tool will be rightly chosen to analyze your data. That depends on your uh, research question. I will say that your problem, then problem factors. I hope you might be having the idea how to decide. Have you got or not? Okay then. Okay. I will again say you take my presentation and follow what I have written there. It is not very simple or 2 hours or 1 hours. It will go 1 month, 2 months, 3 months by practicing only. I understand in first round, you can not understand all the things what I have mentioned, 300 words, 200, but if you follow what I have written, just two things, every day read, write, read, write. You know what happened? You first day you evaluate on the put the reading speed test. It automatically give you the sum sites. Do you read it and evaluate yourself how many words you have read in 1 minute? I am sure you will be reading only 200 300 words only, not more than this. Some maybe 150 120 only. But every day, if you practice it, you will go up to the 1,000 words. If you increase it, you will be definitely able to write it smoothly. 1,000 words like this one. That's why I 2 to 3 times recommends prescription. What is this? Story, poem, essays, even books. So do it, then you will get. And otherwise, there is no the treatment which will increase your skills to write your science, particularly for science communication. Okay, thanks.
Um, so if anyone has any more question, we can take one more question. And I have shared the playlist of our YouTube. You can check the past videos there. And if we have forgotten to upload any, I will be uploading them pretty soon. The team will upload it. So yeah, does anyone have any question? We can take one question. What about correlation test? I think this is more about the science communication webinar still, Dr. Surendra.
Yeah. So this correlation is basically the measure the mutual relationship of two things or two items or two factors. For example, uh, if you go for the weed management in a particular crop, I'm not sure you will be getting the idea in agricultural sciences. If you manage the weeds, then you are supposed to see the effect of weed management practices on the crop yield or the crop productivity. So it's a measure to measure the mutual relationship between the two factors. If you are managing the weeds, it has to give the increase in the yield positively. If you are not managing the weeds in a crop, it will decrease the crop productivity or crop production and negatively affected. So the correlation value is from -1 to +1. This is the range. If it is correlate positively, it will give you the positive results like 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. It will maybe 0.9. If it is giving 0.9 means this is positively strongly correlated. As we are decreasing the weed population in a particular area, then it is increasing the yield of a particular crop. If it is giving the negative like -7, -8, the result R, small r, that is correlation, that is negatively impacting or affecting the crop yield. This is the only measure. Simply, two factors is there to measure their relationship. It's a very simple and small tool. Is it clear? Okay.
Okay. Does anyone have any more question about the data modeling? Okay. I think we have 2 minutes to the webinar, and I would like to take a picture of those of us who are still here, so that we can feature on our social media or website soon. So if anyone is, if you are comfortable, please turn on your video. I can see some of us doing that. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Friday, and many of you must have like weekend plans. Thank you so much for giving us your time. So let's still wait for a few more participants. Yeah. So I think, yes, I will be taking picture now. Uh, okay, everyone. Do smile or something. I'm gonna smile because I'm using my hand to take picture. So, someone talking? Yeah, something fun? Anything you know? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for joining in. I've already shared the link so you can stay connected with us. Please stay connected. We have like 4 major events in June, and we'd like to see you around, from qualitative research to research webinar to the financial barriers to exploring the engaged research via MOOC. We have a lot coming in. And Dr. Surendra, thank you so much for taking the initiative and for teaching us a lot of things this Friday. We'd love to have you around in our future live events and other facilitation as well. Thank you so much for teaching us a lot of things. Yeah. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. I'd like to see you around, and yeah, see you soon, and stay connected with us. Thank you so much. Goodbye and have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.